Oh, what's up, guys? It's Jesse with Eternity Inc. Just rocking out a little bit. So reality fits me, and I can hardly feel that. Can't find the right ones. Here we go. Well, there's another devotion today out of the book we've been going on, 100 Days of Integrity for Men. Today was one that really got me good. Actually got me and my wife both. It was so good I had to go read it to her. So today what we're looking at is critics beware. The reading comes from James 4:11. Don't criticize one another, brothers. He who criticizes a brother or judges his brother criticizes the law and judges the law. But if you judge the law, you are not a doer of the law, but a judge. So what we're about to read here is going to break that down for you, get a little bit better understanding of what they're trying to get across in James. So it starts off, from experience, we know that it is easier to criticize than to correct. We understand that it is easier to find faults than solutions. And we realize that excessive criticism is usually destructive, not productive. Yet the urge to criticize others remains a powerful temptation for most of us. Our task as obedient believers is to break the twin habits of negative thinking and critical speech. Man, oh man. I'm going to talk about getting me. I'll be riding in the car. I'll see somebody on the side of the road and I'm like, man, that bum needs a good job. What do I know about them? Nothing. I don't know what's going on with them. I'm just judging by what I'm seeing. And you know what? I've been in some bad situations where people look at me and say the same exact thing, but look, God saved me. He brought me out of it. And it is not my place to judge anybody. So I'm going to keep going here. In the book of James, we are issued a clear warning. Don't criticize one another, brothers. Undoubtedly, James understood the paralyzing power of chronic negativity, and so must we. Negativity is highly contagious. We give it to others who, in turn, give it back to us. Thankfully, this cycle can be broken by positive thought, heartfelt prayers, and encouraging words. We should be speaking nice to each other. You know, compliment somebody. Tell them how good they're doing in something. Tell them that you really value their opinion. Let them know that you really care. Instead of first thing you say to them is like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're wearing that. Or, oh, you forgot to do something. We got to learn how to give truth with love sometimes. And that involves taking your time to put your emotions aside and really think before you speak. So we're going to continue. As you examine the quality of your own communication, you can honestly say you are a booster, not a critic. Can you say that? Sometimes I can't. If so, keep up the good words. But if you're one of those men who occasionally get overwhelmed by negativity, and if you pass that negativity along to your neighbors, it's time for a mental housekeeping. Mental housekeeping. As a thoughtful Christian, you can use the transforming power of Christ's love to break the chains of negativity, and you should. So Warren Wiersbe has a quote here. It says, being critical of others, including God, is one way we try to avoid facing judgment of our own sins. You know, it's really easy when to point out somebody else's flaws, but it's really hard to admit yours. That's something that I think every Christian struggles with. I can't imagine somebody not. But you know, there's something that Oswald Chambers says. It says, the scrutiny we give other people should be for ourselves. Charles Kingsley also said, the people whom I have seen succeed best in life have always been cheerful and hopeful people who went about their business with a smile on their faces. So guys, drop the hateful talk, find something kind to say. And when you think a negative thought, you got to catch it. You got to examine, why am I being negative? And then you got to get rid of it. You got to remember those things, guys. All right. This is Jesse with Eternity Inc. Y'all come get a tattoo. And God love you.